Test. Alright. So, I mean, that was a waste of 8 minutes, but my guide crashed. That's why the thing ended. But, I mean, all I did was queue up. I talked to the one lady about her, whatever, wife or whatever, and I queued up the side quest. So, whatever, 8 minutes gone. Oh no! You moron, you didn't kill him, Jacob. You think someone who was went to a collective base wouldn't, you know,
All right, just keep moving.
get shot like that?
What
You
do
know,
these people
I don't
do
know.
to bring this down on their heads?
Going this way?
Push forward! Maybe we can fight these guys. Watch for it. Telly, I'll see what I can
Yeah, that's fine. There goes their shields, I think. Still up? I have no idea. No, there's one over there. I believe. The fire.
All clear. Check for survivors.
Are you alright? Come in.
Jacob, how bad?
I'll live. I think.
This is Bryn. If you can hear me, come in. Is there anyone there?
This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance. The enemy is clear for now. Open the door.
Is Jacob there?
It's okay, Bryn.
Alright.
Jacob. Oh my god.
Maybe that's why my stream
All
crashes
right.
all the time, because my,
The others didn't make it.
what's it called?
What are you doing?
My
here?
guide breaks.
I'm supposed to be protecting these people from the elusive man and his attack dogs.
Are they gone? For now, but they'll be back.
That's probably why, actually, because
Sure you're okay?
alpha build and everything.
Yeah, I'll walk it off.
I'm in tier
Say
1
my life
of the
one more time,
preview,
I'll
so
start owing you.
This one's on the house.
Hey, yo. Good to see you too.
Staying out of trouble, I see.
There's?
Shepard, this is Dr. Bryn Cole. She's in charge here.
Tell me what's going on. Intel says you're Cerberus.
We're all ex-Cerberus. Scientists, mostly.
Civilians?
Looks Blaze AF.
Call us refugees. If we hadn't run, we'd be dead.
Ex-Cerberus?
Why does the elusive man want to kill you?
Our stories are different, but the themes are the same.
She is still
We were
Blaze.
using information from the collector base to work on the different components of a larger tech. After someone completed their component, they disappeared. No bodies, just gone. As we progressed, we started feeling like we were signing each other's death warrants.
Running was smart.
The elusive man doesn't mess around. If he can't control it, he'll destroy it.
The brain trust here has to be a significant loss for him.
You had to know they were gonna find you.
It's a pretty smart bunch. We covered our bases.
But the elusive man is one tenacious bastard.
Time
Some
to
would say he's a
evacuate.
D.
Agreed. Just need to get the AA guns on the roof back online. Cerberus is jamming them somehow. With those guns down, Cerberus will just blow our escape shuttles out of the sky.
Might be the network link.
I'll check and meet you upstairs.
Jacob, you should get that wound looked at.
I'm good. I mean, I will.
Commander, I should see to my people. Join me upstairs when you can.
Alright, TA.
Jacob
But
takes
first-
way out here. That's
Your partner was brave. He wouldn't want you to crumble like this.
She's right.
We're getting out of here alive.
Oh my
I
god.
promise.
Oh my god. Archer?
Commander Shepard, I've heard about you. Another Cerberus defector, as it were.
Something like that.
Dr. Gavin Archer. I imagine we both crossed the elusive man in our own way.
Why did you come here?
How did you end up here?
The research I did for Cerberus hurt a lot of people. I've done things no human should. There I was. With blood on my hands, blood I could never wash away. The elusive man didn't care. He said our goal was greater than any sacrifice it took to attain it.
So you ran?
I take it the elusive man didn't just let you resign?
A man who loves to lecture about morality's shades of grey, he's very black and white when it comes to obedience. Either you do the job, or you die trying to quit.
You work for Cerberus?
What kind of work did you do for Cerberus?
It was called Project Overlord, an experiment attempting to find non-violent methods for controlling the Geth.
That actually doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Yes. Well, like most things the elusive man touches, my work became corrupted by degrees. Suffice it to say, things didn't end well.
What happened?
How did it go wrong?
Serendipity, I'm afraid. The Geth were unresponsive to my
Serendipity.
attempts to communicate with them, until my younger brother David made a breakthrough. He was an autistic savant, a mathematical genius. In no time, he'd mastered the Geth language and was communicating with them.
He could speak directly with the Geth?
It was rudimentary at first, so I decided to take the next step. Tap David straight into their network. It was
You
sensory
bad man.
overload. No mind, even a savant's, could process the barrage of information. It drove him insane.
Did he have a choice?
Did David volunteer for this?
The elusive man kept pushing for results. I was eager to please him. It seemed harmless at first.
You forced that on your own brother.
Believe me, it's a nightmare I relive every night. He went berserk. His mind became a computer virus that infected all our systems. He killed dozens of lab personnel. We finally had to detonate nuclear weapons over the base to stop the havoc.
Alright, bye.
That's all.
I appreciate your help getting us out of here, Commander.
$2,500. Bryn, I don't like this. I managed to get eyes on some of the research the others were doing. I'm getting a sense of big picture here beyond anything we could have imagined in our worst nightmares. They're kind of imagined. I'm going to start sabotaging my work. That's how bad it is. We need to meet up and talk ASAP. H. Just leave that message laying around, you know. Sabotaging the company. Punk. I don't wait for no man.
Get the text from Stockholm Cell to pack their own crates.
Even there's
I need
Sky.
you up here. Don't
Do you?
Sure, there's only 2 of those guys.
And make sure those samples from Project Mia get out on the second shuttle.
I've already dropped 1 box. My hands were shaking so hard.
His eyes are so
We're going
green.
to make it.
And her eyes are so blazed.
What's the status of the guns?
Still waiting. I have my best people on it.
How many scientists are here?
43, plus research assistants.
You ran with over 40 people.
When you fear for your life, there's a lot you can do.
Bryn, I can't possibly dismantle the genetic amplification components in time.
I'm sorry, Dr. Boehner. It's important work, but right now you need to tend to your family.
Wait, there are families here? Children?
Like we didn't have enough to worry about.
Why would you bring families?
So those refugees brought everyone with them?
His parents. Refuge. A new life free from Cerberus. I just never imagined the elusive man would...
That's what evil counts on. But it's hard for good people to imagine. Okay. Everyone left gets out of here alive.
a lot on the line.
This escape.
Make sure it wouldn't come to this.
What's the news?
Can't tell. Only know I can't fix it from here. I'm going to the roof. Cerberus landed a shuttle there a couple minutes ago. You in?
Jacob, you're injured. I'll fix the guns.
No way. These are my people. I'm going.
Just because you survived one suicide mission doesn't mean you get two.
Fine. But I'm gonna talk you through it from here. Cerberus is probably jamming the satellite link. Radio me when you found the controls and I'll give you the override code.
Will do.
Personnel from Project Mia should now be on board.
Alright.
Leave those things. Let's just get the hell out.
I should bring Javik around more so you can see what people say about
Dr. Cole.
Protheans.
Got a moment?
Of course.
Got pass over that cushion hut.
What's your relationship with Jacob? We went through a lot together.
An old colleague of his introduced us. Through love with my work that I refused to. Its sponsor had become corrupt.
I get that. That's why it's important to have good people around you.
I don't know what we would have done without him.
Cerberus
What
work.
kind of work did you do for Cerberus?
Until the elusive man became preoccupied with the Collectors, I worked in physics. It was a researcher's paradise. I had access to cutting-edge tech and all the personnel I needed. The elusive man spares no expense for technical perfection.
That technical perfection's almost killed me a few times.
It also saved your life. Strange to think about, I would imagine.
Maybe.
But then, life is full of uncomfortable ironies. Isn't everyone's?
You escaped from Cerberus.
How'd you get away?
I was a loyal senior employee. There's a lot of freedom in that. When our fourth colleague disappeared, we organized and were out the door in days.
And until now, Cerberus never suspected you were hiding right under their noses.
We honestly thought we had it all figured out. It's humbling.
Tell me about your experiment.
So, what's this work of yours that Cerberus wants so badly?
It's based on tech gathered from the Collectors. In essence, it involves dissecting Reaper-to-Collector communications. Dr. Horace Armstrong and I were working on a practical human application. An implant of sorts. Once he'd completed his component and moved on to less valuable work, he disappeared.
Alright, we're good.
Thanks, Dr. Cole. I'll let you get on with the packing.
Thank you again for everything you're doing for us.
Come on.
Come on. Am I going here? Up top somewhere?
Shepard, I'm in here.
Shut up.
Hey, you okay? Have you been?
Give us a minute. This is crazy. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
I know the feeling. So how'd you become a gun for hire?
Long story. It was an opportunity I couldn't resist for people I came to care about.
Suits you?
You seem good. You look good.
These are great people. Defending their ideals, I like it. I think I found what I'm meant to do.
You been thinking about your father? Ever?
You still think about what happened to your dad?
Haunts me more like.
Tell me about Dr. Cole.
How long have you known Bryn?
We met through a mutual friend in the Mumbai cell. Guess I've known her for a year. We had a lot in common. Then she came to me about her missing colleagues. Asked for my protection, my help finding a place to run to. How could I say no?
What's up with you and her?
Who is she to you?
We're together.
And you run this enclave with her. You settling down, Jacob?
Yeah, maybe. It's just, if these are our final days, I want to spend them protecting these people. Building a life. Whatever's left of it.
How'd you end up here?
What's the story, Jacob? Why are you working at a place like this?
After we got back, well, things look different when you come back from a suicide mission alive. So I quit Cerberus, I quit everything. And sat by the Mediterranean for a while. That's when I lost track of you.
Sat on the beach?
And what did all the fresh air and meditation teach you?
That what I choose to fight for better mean something to me. That it comes from the heart.
We could sure use you.
It's real tempting, Shepard, but I like where I'm at. I'm important to these people. I want a life. I want a family.
Sure, I get that.
No, Shepard. The Normandy's your real love.
Doesn't mean I don't want to say to hell with it sometimes.
But you won't. You can't. Man became obsessed with indoctrination. I know that. You ever wonder how it all went wrong? I mean, was I blind? I remember him being an idealist. How come I couldn't see the evil?
Don't beat yourself up. And if you ever get that crystal ball working, give me a heads up, because I'd love to know how this all plays out.
Right.
I should focus on getting these people out of here.
You bet. Let's get to it.
Alright. Post now 48% operational, we reorganized some of the storage rooms around the central core, turning them into living units in order to save power. The outer areas are now all condemned now, which should provide us with buffers should Cerberus find again regions find us. I can't read. The guns are functional, but I don't like how exposed they are. I'm going to look into finding us some shielding in the black market. Honestly, the whole guide crashing makes a lot of sense to me. Like, I think I actually updated my console on Friday, or something like that. I talked to you. Or the night before, and it was just fine for a couple of days. Or for like the 24 hours or whatever, and then started messing up. I read you. Attempts ongoing at figuring out what the end product of our research was meant for, while it was obvious that our delivery system was to be implement reliant, with evident neurological application. Many questions remain as of yet unanswered. The loss of Dr. Horace Armstrong in particular is hindering our efforts to speedily reconstruct the nature of the elusive man's work goals. We have several parts of the whole which lead us to chilling conclusions, but we are nowhere near figuring out who said whole might be, and that is just what scares me the most. Give me you? Give it the tally.
What would these people have done if we hadn't shown up?
These scientists were fools to work for Cerberus, but at least they had the courage to break away.
You're right, you're right. You're right, Tally. Xbox backwards compatibility program head statement. Hold on. Bill Stillwell. Oh, that's like a no backwards compatible releases today, but the week isn't over. And more importantly, though, a message that may help explain the state of things today. Twitter is a grand medium, but often lately there has been another surge of We Want Black Ops 2. Tweets were allowed to continued angus and concern out why there's no answer, combined with the full release of compatibility overall. Hold on. I wanted to give more context. Firstly, hence the wordly reply. First, it is important to remember that backwards compatible releases have always and my phone's cracked. What's his words say? Ebbed and flowed, just like the industry. Some months are loaded and others are pretty light. We are 100% committed to this program. I expect big releases in the near future, but unlike the holiday season, big bi-weekly releases of titles are unlikely to happen each and every month. So know the upcoming titles, the issues we had in each one, and the runaway before the launch. I'm very confident in the year's plan, and that we will see happy customers in the future. Beyond that, it's not my place to communicate those plans, especially when it involves someone else's IP. Releasing a big popular game, even a re-release in the backwards compatible game, a heavily orchestrated event. Publishers often have target dates that coincide with the other initiatives, such as sales or related titles, and they want to maximize their release. We also have a long-term business relationship and want them to continue to deliver great new games on the console for many years. Makes no sense to jeopardize that business relationship for a short-term boost. Blah blah blah. Do appreciate the well wishes. I have also no problem with the continue as we've been doing this for a year and a half now. And it's been phone, please. Constant stream of Warriors RDR, Black Ops Day, Skate 3, Black Ops 2, and so on. And if you want Black Ops 2 ships, I'm sure we'll see be another title to take that crown. We'll even have a pool eternally. This is all goodness. I have said many times that. Okay. I'm not going to tell you when Black Ops 2 is coming, or Fable, or Halo, or any other game not released. I'm going to tell you if the titles is in or out. So, it was just saying, stop, basically asking. Explain why they can't just say why. Alright. Arc pistol. What are you? M6 Carnifex? How are you? Hi, how are you? Probably okay.
Hostiles ahead.
It's Geeth. It's all the Geth. Do this first. It's not a Geth. I don't know why I said it was Geth. Why am I using this gun?
Quickly, where's the satellite tower?
I thought I pulled out my arc pistol. Are you shooting at someone? Oh, you are. Peek. Nope. Who cares? There we go. One push up. Open up. Medikit.
Jacob, dish should be back online now.
Affirmative, but the guns are still down. You'll need to manually activate them. Head back to the front of the facility.
Cerberus is
Hey.
landing force troops.
Heads up, shuttle!
Let's get a boop and a boop. No, 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 no. You're gonna boop the other guy. Boop that guy. It'll work. There we go.
Get him off that gun!
Where is he? Oh, he's too far away.
Keep low and find cover.
Now, where am I getting up here from? Right here. Hi. Can you stand me up there, Beyond? I don't think you can. Should grab the medkit. How much medkits do we have now anyway? 8? Level 50.
You have to get up there and activate those AA guns manually.
Alright. Hello? There we go. Warning, don't fall. Watch your step. He's gone? Nah. Nah.
Power restored. Gun 1 reset. Circuit incomplete.
The other gun's still down. Let's get over there.
Let's get over there.
Failure at junction. Repair and reset.
Okay, one of us has to make these repairs. Garrus, you're on the guns.
Will do.
Ready, Tally? Here they come.
Yes, Shepard. Let's go.
Can I please just move? Nah? There we go. I think I killed her.
Working as fast as I can.